Alright folks, this is Eric coming from Kansas again. Hopefully you've been following this project. If you haven't, I encourage you to go back and watch the other videos of this being put together. Well, not put together, but gathering equipment and the assembly and startup. I think later on I might show some of the tools I used and other components I had to put this together. Anyway, so now this video is going to be a little capacity test. Hopefully it won't be very long, but the inverter is still on. It's still powered up, but there's no loads to it, and it's pulling 45 watts. And that's this Ames 2500 watt inverter charger. Sorry, you can't see that very well. And it's on inverting mode. I'm going to light up here. I don't know if you can see that very well or not. Green light is on inverting mode. And power is on. No alarms. Oh, sorry, the inverter is on. The battery charger is not because there's no AC power coming in. The switch is in the down position. And our GFCI on this thing, which is pretty handy. And the green light, and the reset switch is already flipped, so there's actually power to it. So I'm going to plug some things into this outlet here and see how this thing does. So again, it's pulling 45 watts, no load, which is a little high, but not terrible. I think our Samlex 4000 watt Evo inverter downstairs pulls like 37 watts, no load, and that's a 4000 watt inverter. So, you know, these Ames inverters I've heard are a little high, so which it is. But at any rate, so what I'm gonna power up here is this little dust buster thingamajig. I think it pulls about 200 to 250 watts. Do that one first, and then I'm going to do a space heater here on low and then high, and then I've got a high inductive load here with a vacuum cleaner. So, and I think this thing pulls about 800 or 900 at low, and maybe, you know, 1200 or 1400 at high watts. This vacuum cleaner pulls, I think it's about 1250 to 1500 watts, but it's, again, like I said, it's an inductive load, so it's different. So I'm going to get this dustbuster thingamajig plugged in, and we'll start that up. All right, got this thing plugged in this handy outlet on this guy. So here we go. So let's see. So yeah, still pulling 45 watts. All right, here we go. Flip it on. Sucking up some junk. All right, 270 watts. All right, ran that fine. Let's flip that off. Unplug it. Move that to the side. Now we're going to plug in this heater. That beep was the space heater here turning, getting power. Okay, so I think this thing actually might start out in high, and you have to switch to low. So we'll see what happens. So now we're at, oh, looks like this guy. So this guy pulls about 2 watts with power off. You can see the power being pulled now is 2 watts higher. Okay, so there we go. Turn this guy on. It's on high. Looks like it started out in low. Now it's pulling 1.56718 kilowatts. 1.8 kilowatts. And if you heard it, the fan on this inverter charger just turned on pretty much automatically once it got to about 1,000 watts. And in case you're wondering, I do plan on putting a few ventilation holes or something on the side here, over here, and also over here to allow for some airflow when this thing is running. But I'm gonna go over that with before I do that. I'm gonna see if my mom just wants to come downstairs and open these doors instead of just doing that. So anyway, we'll see. I may do that later, I may not. But anyway, the fan is on this thing, and it looks like it dropped down to 1.6 kilowatts. That's pulling quite a bit. Let's see how many amps we're pulling here. Oh, that's right. This is the time left on the battery. Okay. Down to 12.3 volts. We're pulling 132 amps out of the battery, which is quite a bit. So that's about 65 amps per battery. Yeah, I don't feel these cords getting... I can't feel any temperature in these cords yet. Obviously these cords, I think on our Samlex side, I think we got up to 160, 170 watt or amps with 4-aught cable, and it got a little warm. Not very much though, but these should be fine at 130 amps. I feel a little bit of warmth on these lugs, on these 4-gauge cables maybe. And there's some warmth on this connection, maybe up to 80 degrees, 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Not too bad though. Okay, I'm going to switch this heater off. And we're going to flip on the vacuum cleaner. Okay, so looks like that fan in there, let's see, oh, fan went off, okay. Looks like the fan in there pulls maybe 5 watts or so, not a whole lot. Okay, back down to no load, amp or watt draw there. Now I'm gonna hook in this big boy vacuum cleaner. Actually, it's not a really big boy, there's much bigger vacuum cleaners out there, but for this inverter it's going to be quite a load, maybe a little bit less than real watts, if you guys know what real watts versus reactive or power is. Real watts for this thing may be a little bit lower than the space heater, but the reactive load will be higher, but I don't have any way to measure that. But anyway, let's see what this vacuum cleaner pulls. Here we go. It's working. And I think the fan is back on, but I can't tell. I think I felt some airflow there. But we're at 1.3 kilowatts. 1.4 volts. 106 amps. All right. I'd say this is working. All right. Yep, fan turned on. And it's like the fan pulls about 5 watts. Okay. Well, hope you enjoyed that little high capacity test there, folks. I think now I'm gonna get ready to take it apart a little bit and get ready to transport it, and we'll make some other videos of installing it in my mom's house, and we'll see how it works there. And in there I'll be able to test more on the battery charging. I think I might do some battery charging testing here if I can, but yeah, I don't have an easy way to test that right now. But anyway, hope you enjoy that, and we will talk to you later. Grace and peace be with you. Bye for now.